Something else, huh?
In my mind, we're only 11 o'clock. When I look, it's already 12.
Oh my goodness, it is almost 12:30.
Oh,
Oh, I need to find a football game.
oh man.
You said what, babe? At 7. You talking about the late game? It's always an early game. You might miss it.
You're about to.
Okay, this game comes on at 1 Eastern. Oh, so it's on now. What channel is it on now? There it is. There it is. This is the Dallas Eagles game. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Who's this? Oh, this is a college game. I don't want to see. I watch the Eagles Packers game for now. And I mean, it's Eagles. No, it's Eagles Dallas game.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. This is Nature's daughter coming to you live from the hospital.
Who's sleepy? Okay.
Just getting my stuff together, guys. I just put a little conditioner on my hair, on my roots, and that's how I start my day. Do my hair in a side ponytail, my locks. A lot of people think I'm wearing braids, but these are not braids, guys. These are locks. As you can see from the title, it is a Pisces reading. So let's get into this Pisces reading, yeah? All right, guys. Just give me a second to get everything together because I started the live before I got everything ready. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let me open the blinds. It's pretty dark in here. I'm just going to get a little bit of light, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey. I got to get you guys closer. I don't know how I'm going to set this up, but I'm going to figure something out. Oh, I think what I can do is this. First of all, let me put my glasses on so I can see. All right. Hi, Nikki Sue. Hi, Chef 364. Hi, Kai J3Y. I am nobody's mama, baby. I don't have any children. But if you don't like what you see, deuces, kick rocks, okay? You don't have to be here. It's voluntary. Okay? So, If you're on something negative, get out and don't return or get kicked out. It's your choice. Absolutely. And what you're not going to do is come onto my channel and be disrespectful. That's what you won't do, period. I don't care if you're joking or not. Okay? It's a beautiful day. We've had a lot of things happen already, but we're not going to let it get us down, and we're not going to let ignorant people get us down. So don't you start your ignorance. Because, like I said, you can be kicked out immediately. All right. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I appreciate the sideways compliment, but I'm not here for that. I'm here to give you guys a Pisces time reading. Mm. All right, so Pisces time. Intuitive creative emotions, February 19th through March 20th. Feel when the time is right, baby. Okay? Because you know it. You can know it. You know it. You can feel it. You know when the time is right, and you don't have to wait for someone else to tell you, right? You be your own leader of discernment, right? That's how we're going to get down. Ooh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do because I feel like you guys are way too low and you can't like really see what you need to see. Okay, is that better, guys? It seems better to me. All right, so we're gonna go from here. All right, guys. I'm just gonna tell you right now, guys. I don't wear makeup. I've been in the hospital with my husband since November 30th. He suffered a critically injured car accident where everything on his body damn near was broken, including a brain bleed, including compressed lungs. So I've been crying. I've been going through an emotional roller coaster. A lot of my subscribers understand this. They know this, and they know why I look so stressed. I am stressed because I've been just praying nonstop that my husband makes it through, and he's progressing every day. He's getting better every day, but I haven't had time or anything to do much for myself as it pertains to grooming. So this is as good as it gets. Me throwing a little conditioner on my locks and putting the lock sock on at night, and my skin regimen. I haven't been able to do anything to keep myself vibrant, including getting rest like I need to. So I might be looking a little rough. Excuse that. I'm feeling very blessed that my husband made it through. And I'm so very thankful and so very grateful to everyone that prayed for us. Um, I'm very thankful and very grateful to the Most High for saving him, bringing him back to me 100% mentally after being on a ventilator for 12 days. Yeah, count them. Uh, yeah, 12 days. Yeah, that's a strong man right there. Do you hear me? His voice is very raspy because he had that tube down his throat for 12 days, but he's coming back. He's getting his voice back. He has to learn how to swallow again because he had that tube in his throat for so long. Hold on, guys, I gotta adjust my pants because I had surgery from cancer. So, ooh, okay, Whew. That was a very unpleasant feeling right there under my scar. Yeah, matter of fact, let me unbutton these pants. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh my God, yes. Okay, when I tell you that's relief, yes sir, relief. All right, guys. So let's see, what did I miss? Okay, I'm not sure what was said that was retracted. It is what it is. If it was disrespectful, I'm glad you retracted. If it was nice, thank you. Okay, so let's get on with this reading. Like I said, this is Nature's Daughter coming to you live from the hospital, from my husband's hospital room. He's actually out of ICU. We went from ICU to a floor, and now they put us in in another. We're on the floor, but it's a unit kind of. It's not an ICU, but it's ear, nose, and throat because now they have to deal with all the nine facial fractures, the eight facial fractures plus his broken jaw. They're trying to deal with that and see what they can do about his ear, nose, and throat. Because right now he's having a problem with swallowing. He's learning how to use his throat muscles again. He can't really hear out of his left ear, and his left eye is still bloodshot, but the swelling has gone down, and that extra eyeball in his eyeball, like he had a like a swelling that looked like a whole nother eyeball inside of his eyeball. Like it was bad. My baby came through hell. Do you hear me? We have testimonies. We are miracles. We are walking miracles. My cancer story is a walking miracle testimony, and his critically injured car accident is a walking miracle testimony. When I tell you we are serious walking miracles, you guys are, be grateful that you're able to see us, because if God wanted to, we would not be here right now. So, Pisces time reading, guys. It is Pisces time. Intuitive, creative emotions feels when the time is right. So it feels to me like you're on the right path, and you are basically waiting on divine timing for something specific to happen. But be patient, it's coming. Okay? God did not forget your address, right? What's meant for you is meant for you and you alone, and no one can take it from you. Okay? Today I went to go walk my puppies. And then I realized, I want to go get them some more food, even though I bought them a 30-pound bag of food a couple weeks ago. I figured, it wouldn't hurt to buy another 30-pound bag, because it's not like they're not going to go through it, right? And I just didn't want to have to worry about or think about getting food anytime soon for them. And I got a big 6-gallon jug filled with water for them. And there's another half a gallon of jug out there that they're drinking on. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's covered. That way, when I do focus on myself, I won't feel bad about it, because I got everybody else taken care of. And I make sure my husband's taken care of completely every day. I take great care of him. Even though he's in a hospital, I am his nurse for the most part. Until it gets nighttime and I need to sleep, then I let the nurses do their job, right? But today he fell, trying to use the potty, trying to be independent. He fell, and it scared the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like the way the charge nurse dealt with me at all after he fell. Felt like she thought she could put me in my place like I worked for her. It was a bad situation. That could have been worse if I wasn't at the stage of growth that I am at now. Because if she had caught me a few years ago, I'd say about 10 years ago. No, not even 10 years ago, a few years ago, because I'm not perfect, guys. I'm on my healing journey just like every other human being on this planet. And I used to be very feisty, and I would, I basically chose violence. And I don't choose violence anymore. I've grown past that. I use my words now. And I'm so very thankful that I do, because the situation would have went completely different if I hadn't have. So that's a part of the reading, Pisces. Don't choose violence. Use your words. You don't need to fight your way through every battle. You can talk your way through it or walk away from it, right? So get into it, yeah. Let's do this. Let me get my cards ready. It won't take me about a second. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. arms under there. Over your shoulders. Welcome, baby. All right, guys. Live TV. Gotta take care of hubby. I told you guys, I'm his nurse. The nurse really about just giving him his meds. Honestly, I just do everything else. I let them do what they have to do, and I take care of him the rest of the way. This is my man. I love this deck. All right. My graffiti Vibe About It deck. Nobody want to hear about that because y'all think you are being hated on if somebody just mentioned the word. So nobody cares. Everybody else is actually getting physically harmed, and you guys are shutting people down for just discussing you. You know, I don't like these commercials where they victimize themselves. Oh, how many accounts was there of hate against this race last year? How many counts of hate was it on every race last year? Do you know how many different people get beat up on just because of how they look? Don't nobody want to hear about that. Nobody want to hear about you victimizing yourself because that's what that is. We're survivors. We're not victims. We've all been through some horrible, ratchet stuff, right? But we're not victims. We don't consider ourselves victims. We are survivors. We're going to make it. We're not going to give up. We're not going to stop. We're not going to let somebody's hate stop us. And we're not going to sit here and go, woe is me. They did this to me. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Nope. We thank God for bringing us through the situation and we keep it pushing, right? Because we are not victims, we are survivors. So I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna survive it. Yeah, baby. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. All right, I'm trying to find my happiness here because it's not given right now. Okay. All right, this is about as good as it's going to get, guys. I hope you guys can see me pretty good. Like I said, we're coming to you live from the hospital, okay? My husband survived. He survived a critically injured car accident, and I'm his wet nurse, so whatever he needs, I'm here. Keep my hands moisturized because this Texas water is hard and it keeps my hands and my skin. Thank you. Keeps my skin super, super dry. So, all right, guys, let's get into this reading. Let's get into this Pisces reading. Yeah, yes. Mm, 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 mm. I'm happy, guys, because even though we are stuck at the hospital, we can't go anywhere. We're still truly blessed. We're blessed. We're so blessed, and I'm so very grateful. Okay, because life be life, and it could be so much worse. I could have been here with a DOA. Okay, that's how it could have went down, and that's how it has gone down for people that I know. So I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful for my husband surviving, and I'm very thankful that he's healing every day. He gets stronger, and yeah, I'm thankful for all of that. So I'm gonna Pause for the cause, guys. I'm gonna go grab me some coffee. I really need some coffee. Hi at Cherry. I think that says Cherry L Cooter 4111. Okay, I'll be right back. I need some coffee before I get this reading going. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. If you want to grab a membership, grab a membership. I have 4 tiers of memberships, and I am like trying to get back on track, even though we're still in the hospital, right, guys? So, first of all, this is a Pisces reading. Okay, and it is a general Pisces reading, and it's not a personal Pisces reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else to appreciate. Okay, be your own leader of discernment. Don't force it to fit your life. Okay, guys, right? There are distractions all over the place, right? And me going to get coffee might very well be a distraction, but it is what it is. I need my caffeine, right? I need to get my energy up, right? Hey, I've started my day with a crazy day. Like I said, my husband fell trying to use the potty this morning. So that was a wake up call. One, I went and took care of some business with getting my dogs what they need and grabbing myself some more soap so I keep myself clean, right? Like I said, I haven't been able to do much as it pertains to, you know, beauty regimen, but I don't wear makeup. All I do is try to get plenty of rest, and that's something I haven't really been able to do. So I may look stressed because I have been, but it is what it is, right? So let me go get me a cup of coffee. It's gonna take me about 3 to 4 minutes, okay, guys? Sorry for the delay, sorry for the distraction, but it is what it is. I need what I need, okay? And I'll be right back to get this reading going. 1 minute, okay? It's live, guys. It's live. I went and bought my own creamer and bought me a box of these to go with the house coffee because the house coffee is Folgers. I drink Folgers. That's what I usually buy at home, but I also buy like, flavored coffee and I get the Great Value brand, but I usually get like creme brulee and, some flavored stuff. And since I'm still homeless and don't have a coffee maker at the moment, I mean, we had right before we had our situation at the hotel and lost our room or whatever. Um, our coffee maker broke, and I was like, you know what? We don't really have the money to replace it right now, so we're just gonna do what we do. And I made it work. I kept the filter, and I just boiled water and filtered the coffer, the coffee through the filter. Like I'm very innovative. We know how to do things without having everything we need. I think we've watched a lot of Life Below Zero and learned how to do things without machinery. This is so annoying. How they it's like they glue these things down and you're supposed to be able to open them, but you gotta fight to get it open. Like it's annoying. Shouldn't take this long. But anyway, um, I went and got some stuff to spruce up the coffee here, and because I just got over cancer, I don't really want to use sugar because sugar feeds cancer. So it's so annoying. I gotta go through so much to open these damn things. It should not be this hard. It's like we're supposed to be able to open it. Why do you have it glued down? Okay. So that whole thing, I feel like, is a part of the reading, guys, for Pisces. There's not, it's a lot of distractions going on right now, but you also have people in hindsight, like really fighting to stop your forward progress. Like, seriously, like they're doing a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. Like, they see that you need something and they make sure it's not available to you because they don't want to see you, have forward progress, or someone just is doing the most, like trying to take your mate from you knowing they can't, but they're going to try anyway. I've had that happen to me right here in the hospital. I had one of the nurses tell my man, I really love your hair texture. Okay. And then they're asking questions about his tattoos. Why are you worried about what his tattoos mean? It's none of your business. Do your job. Like, what are you doing? And they're looking at me trying to see if I'm going to say something, and it's like, I don't need to say anything. You know why? Because he's not going anywhere. If he wanted that, he would have been with that. He know what he got, and he realizes it a little bit more every day. You know, when he sees just what it is, and how I've got his back. It's priceless what we got. And being younger than me is not going to get you my man. Sorry. And it's cute when they try to say your son. I'm like, girl, bye. I don't look like I'm his mama, and I damn sure don't look like I'm old enough to have a son that's 38 years old. Stop playing. But they try it. They try it and they make themselves look really stupid when they try it. But I don't get offended. I just know that obviously I'm doing something right because I got the little young girls just like burning. They're upset and they're angry because they wish they could have what I got. And if you want to know some advice on how to get a good man, I can give you advice on how to get a good man. But don't even think you're going to take mine, honey. That's me. But he's not on the table. He's not an option for you. So just stop it. But anyway, moving forward, because that's not even the issue. But what the issue is, I have to say, Pisces, is you got a lot of people trying to stop your forward progress, and that's in every area of your life. It's not just like you receiving blessings. They don't want to stop your career path. They want to stop your love life. They don't want to see you happy in any way, shape, or form. They want your happiness, is what they want. They don't even want your mate. They want your happiness. They see how happy you are. They see the light that shines within you, and it shines bright like a diamond, baby. Right? But they can't figure out how you're doing it because you're going through all kind of hell, and you're not letting it get to you. So Pisces time, let's get into this reading because you are the bomb.com. Don't let nobody tell you any different. You know, don't let nobody tell you any different. Don't let anybody make you feel any different than what you are. You are amazing. You truly are. I haven't used this deck in a really long time. A really long time. Freedom and growth. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Say it ain't so. You better. You better. You better know you got free will. You better know it. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's how you grow, right? Expanding your consciousness and your awareness. because that's the whole purpose of our soul's journey is growth, love and light, and you have the free will to do that, right? What's the biggest expression? What's the highest vibration? Love. The highest vibration is love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, even the people, places, and things that hurt us, right? Forgive them, pray for their growth, and move forward. Don't hold a grudge forever. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Because everything's gonna work out right, you know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and make sure you don't forget to have empathy and sympathy for your fellow man and woman, right? I am open to seeing both sides of a situation, right? Understand that other people are going through stuff too. And just because you have the resolve to move forward and not hate people while you're going through your growth and your ascension of life, just know that everyone doesn't have the same resolve as you. So pray for their healing, right? Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yep. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am protected. I am loved. I am grateful and thankful for everyone and everything that serves my highest purpose, right? Because I'm not just here for me, I'm here for what God has for me, what the Most High has for me. Pride, I love myself. I see myself in everyone. That's a beautiful thing. I love myself and I see myself in everything. That's how you are able to have empathy and sympathy for everyone around you, right? And you're grateful for that. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. That's because you know what? You can only control you. We only can control ourselves in any given situation on any given day. Right? So as long as we're being honest with ourselves and showing ourselves integrity, that's all one can ask for. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So be grateful for what serves you in your current reality, but be ready to release and cut cords with all things that no longer serve your higher purpose. It's okay to grieve their loss and move forward in love and light, right? Because you trust in the Most High. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Trust your intuition. That's your connection to the Most High, right? Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Hey, happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path, baby. You got to be happy through everything, right? You are in control of your own happiness, right? No one else has control over your happiness but you. And you have the courage to get through everything and anything that life sends your way. I am the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I am the inner strength. Yes, I am. And you got to see yourself that way. Failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Get into it yet? Yes. Worry, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Worry does not serve me or you, so let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Hey, because everything's gonna work out right, you know. Let it go. Loneliness, I know that I am never alone. And loneliness is a state of mind, guys. Once you realize that being alone is a time for self healing and self growth, you won't see it as loneliness. You'll see it as the time that you get to spend with yourself to love on you. Get into it, yeah? You are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I am here to stay. I'm going to tap into these decks that I have not used in I don't know how long because I am being led to do so. The deck that I just used is the Soul's Journey, James Van Prague. And Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy Oracle cards is what we're using now. I've got a lot of Doreen Virtue cards. I'm not gonna lie. These are Doreen as well. Here's Doreen with a collaboration with Brian L. Weiss. Let's see. I have is it Doreen? Nope, that's not Doreen. That's Mr. Valentine. But yeah, I got a few Doreens. The Life Purpose cards, the Goddess Guidance cards, which I may use for this particular one. Yep, all Doreen. Doreen is awesome. I love her. I have some love cards by Doreen, but I don't have them with me right now. I don't think I have them with me at all. I think those are in storage actually. I don't have a lot of cards that are still in storage, but I do think I have about five, I don't know, 5 to 10 decks of cards, but I got most of my cards. My favorite ones, I got most of them with me. I got almost all of my cards with me, all of my decks. But anywho, I've been led to use these decks that I haven't touched in God knows how long. Only God knows. And that's another thing, guys. Only God can judge you, so don't be worried about what anybody else is doing. Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Ear chakras. And she looks like she's like coddling her stomach like she might be pregnant. You got the spitter, babe? Yeah, it's right here. Yep. It looks like she's holding her belly like she might be newly pregnant, right? Sacral chakra. But they said air chakra, so I feel like it's a time for you to attune, align, and cleanse all of your chakras. Okay? Whoa, that was a lot that just came out. So we are not going to accept this. It's way too much. But there's one that flipped out. We're going to accept that. Okay? Cancel, clear, delete. Mm, all right. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Cancel, clear, and delete. Clear all that no longer serves you. Do that shadow work, guys. This might be a good time for you to start a dream journal. This is something that I stress to people on a regular basis. It is wonderful to keep a dream journal. Okay? It can change your life. You keep a journal next to your bed. Before you go to bed at night, you pray, you meditate, you ask questions if you need to. Do this for 7 to 30 days. Guarantee you will get the answers to your questions. You will get messages from the Most High. You will get messages from your pastor or loved ones and your spirit team. Yeah, you can do this for the rest of your life if you like, but 7 to 10 days for sure. But cancel, clear, and delete. You can get rid of all that no longer serves you, right? This too shall pass, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. At the bottom, we got Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. That's right, protecting you every step of the way. I am protected. I am protected from all low vibrations. I am protected from all low frequencies, right? Yeah. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness, right? Hi, Dean. Dinad Unaya 786. Beautiful name. Hi, Cherry L. Cooter. Oh, I already said hi to you. But hello. I hope you guys are having a wonderfully blessed day. It's Thanksgiving. Some people celebrate, some people don't. This used to be me and my mother's favorite holiday. And I tell you, she passed away 3 months after our last Thanksgiving together. The last Thanksgiving we had together was 2021. And she passed away February 2nd. No, it was 2022. Yeah, November 2022. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, she died February 2nd, 2023. And when I tell you that last Thanksgiving, it was perfect. It was perfect. I cooked. She baked a little bit, but she was so happy to sit there and eat my cooking. My mom loved my cooking. But yeah, you have a financial problem? Don't we all? Don't we all? Just because I'm doing this doesn't mean I got money. I am homeless and recovering from cancer and in the hospital with my husband right now, who has we've been here for almost a month. We've been here since the third because my husband was in a critically injured car accident. So we're all having financial problems. This is America. And if you're not in America, okay, I'm not surprised that you're having financial problems too, because I think it's a worldwide situation. I don't think it's just in the US of A. I think everybody's having issues in all countries. This just used to be the place everybody tried to escape to avoid that crap. But you can't avoid it here. It's prevalent here like everyone else. Manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome, Pisces. Because even when you're going through something, this too shall pass, right? This too shall pass, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I've been saying that a lot lately. And when I go down to that chapel every day at the hospital, I pray for something or a few things, and I always get answers to my prayers every single day. Every single day. Most of my prayers have been for his recovery and whatever he's going through in that moment, right? And it's working out because every time I pray for him, it happens within 24 to 42 hours. I mean, 42. Within 24 to 72 hours, it happens within a day or three. So, manifestation power is huge. Thoughts and words are spells. What you think and what you speak is a spell. So, speak positive, speak light among into your life, okay, over yourself and over your loved ones. I want to go to the grocery store so bad today, but I really just don't. I stopped at Family Dollar and grabbed some dog food and soap for my dogs and me because I want to make sure they got plenty of food. So I don't know how long we're gonna be here. And when we leave here, we got to go to a rehab facility for another 4 weeks. So I got to make sure I got what we need for us and our doggos, right? My puppies. Because the next place we go to, it may not be so forgiving as it pertains to me having my dogs in my truck. I may not be able to stay in there with him. I might have to stay with my dogs in the truck to make sure nothing happens with them. You know, have them sleep in the truck with me. Instead of in the back of the truck. Because right now they are in the parking garage and they are in their cages. They got everything they need: food, water. They're covered with weatherproof tarp. You know, and I was thinking about possibly buying another one just to layer it on real thick, extremely thick because I feel bad, but I gotta be here with my husband, you know. But I take good care of those guys. They they've been calling all kind of people. They've called the police on me, security, animal control. Animal control came out and was like, "Oh, they are fine. They're good to go. You're taking great care of your babies." And they could appreciate that. They're like, hell, some people in houses that have roofs over their own heads don't take as good a care of their dogs. I take care of mine, and I'm homeless. So, and I expressed that to them. We are homeless, and my husband was in a critically injured car accident, and they understood, and they work with me. So, the next place we go to will be in another city, and if they accept him at this place because he doesn't have insurance. But even if they don't, I can be his rehabilitation. You know, um, but yeah, you got to understand that no matter what the situation is, you're going to be blessed. No matter what, you're not a victim. You're a survivor, right? Past life issue. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. So it looks like you may have brought something from the past life into this current life because there was a lesson that still needed to be learned. That happens. A soul can do that. When your soul sits down with the Most High and goes over what your purpose and your path is before you choose your parents and the body that you're going to be in, most of the time it's something so huge because our soul knows that we have a lot of things that we can get through, right? Because we know our powers before we get here. But the whole purpose of learning and growth and ascending is because you got to remember what your soul came here to do. You don't come here remembering. You come here remembering, but there's so many things that our soul goes through, that the body puts us through, that other people put us through. Once we enter the body, enter this realm, and start our purpose in our journey, excuse me. But once we start this journey, that's why when babies come here, people say they're old souls. They could be old souls because they may have been here before. Sometimes they're new souls. But the point is they chose to be here and they remember why they came until someone makes them forget because we are reprogrammed after we're born. Okay? Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. And that's going to happen with a lot of people. Know that this reading is for Pisces, but it may resonate with people that are not Pisces, right? Because this is a general reading and it's not a personal reading, and it's energy that we're picking up, right? So understand that everything that's meant for you as an individual is meant for you. No one can take it from you, okay? You are a powerful light worker, Pisces. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. So you got to make sure you're tapped into who? The divine. Yes, you gotta make sure you are tapped into the divine so that you can reap the benefits of your powers. Okay, vacuum away fear. Yeah, call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. Right, because this too shall pass. This too shall pass. You have gifts and powers from the Most High that you haven't tapped into, but you need to. Right? Oh wow, I wasn't even looking for this. I wasn't trying to find this. I was just trying to grab the bottom card, but it says, "Have you asked your angels for help with this?" There's something that you're going through, that some of you are going through, that you have not tapped into the Most High or your angels or your spirit guides or any of the help that you have around you, but you need to. You need to understand that you are a star. You are a bright shining diamond, right? You have gifts, but you got so much around you to help you, to protect you. Ask your angels for help, right? Your angels want to help you with the situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. You have to ask them for help. They have no way of helping you without you requesting it. So maybe it's time for you to start asking for help, right? Sacral chakra, you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So be good to yourself. Love yourself and make sure that you are surrounding yourself with great energy from other people. Make sure you're filling your vessel with clean things, okay? Don't disrupt your light. Don't dim your light by putting gross things in your body and keeping gross people around you that snuff out your light. Cut cords. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns, right? Because just because you asked to be here and you chose the life that you chose, it doesn't mean that you haven't acquired attachments that were not supposed to. Well, I'm not going to say not supposed to be in your life. People, places, or things that have attached themselves to you for a longer duration, they're supposed to be there. They were supposed to be there to teach you a lesson. You've learned that lesson, now they're trying to hang on to you forever. Bye bye. You got to go. Right? Because just because you may have possibly brought something in from your past life doesn't mean it gets a chance to stick around unless you give it permission to do so. Okay, so think about that. Think about what serves you and what no longer serves you. Twin flame, the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Did I show you the cut cords card? Sorry if I didn't. Okay, and twin flame. Let's get into it, yeah? All right, let's get into another deck. Let's get into some tarot cards because we've been using oracle cards thus far. Okay. All right. I really do enjoy this deck. I have two of these. I have the travel size and I have the standard size. The travel size has a green gild. This is the standard size has gold gilding. I thought this was a straw. Oh, coffee is so good to me. I love it. Love it. I love this deck. It's a beautiful deck. I love the art on this deck. This is the back. And the travel size deck is exactly the same. It just has green gilding instead of gold. I want to say I got them from the same place, but I don't know for sure if I did. I don't think so. I think I got the travel size deck from Timo, and I got the standard size deck from either Amazon um, or Etsy. Oh shoot. Okay. The thank you card. The thank you for your purchase card. I don't know how that got in there, but that's another distraction, and that's part of the reading for you, Pisces. You've been surrounded by distractions, and it seems like it's intentional. It feels intentional. It feels like someone is sending you. Yep, the tower. Someone is sending you tower moments. Someone is sending you chaos magic. Someone is trying to disrupt your forward progress in the worst way. But they don't realize that you are the high priestess. First of all, here's that tower card. Can you see that clearly? They're getting struck by lightning for trying you. You are the high priestess, right? You are magical beyond belief, right? You got gifts that most people do not possess. The emperor. Your emperor is right there waiting for you to walk away from these people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose. Okay? Yeah. You need to really get into it, yeah. Okay. So we've got the King of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like what's going on here, someone is really just, and it feels like a family member. This doesn't even feel like an ex, but I do believe some of you are having issues with an ex or an old friend. But for the most part, most of you, this is a family member. And they might be in collaboration with an ex or an old friend, right? That's really trying to stop your forward progress. And they see your magic. They see your magic more than you do. And this is heavier Leo energy on the King of Wands. Yeah, the King of Wands is a traveler that wants to take you on this road with them, honestly. But then there's someone else that wants to stop all of that. And I think this person that wants to take you with them is someone that you used to date that thought the grass was greener on the other side. When they got there, they realized it was artificial turf, and the new person is having issues with you. You know, their issue is they want their person to want them the way they want you, and you've blocked this person. You don't even want them in your life anymore because they wreak so much havoc in your world. But and you don't think about them at all, but they're thinking about you because they realize they messed up something great. Too late. So sad. Bye bye. Nine of Swords, because you got people doing black magic on you even while you sleep, and you're the most vulnerable. Make sure you're covering your head. If you can cover your head for the most part, even during the day, do that because there's a lot of people sitting with ugly energy, but they're doing it heavy at night. So wear a bonnet, okay? And this is to anybody. Even the white girls are starting to understand that bonnet can really keep your hair alive, right? It can help you in so many different ways. So check it out. See which one is good for you. Ace of Swords, right? You are protected by the hand of God and archangels. So get into it, yeah. You did not, God did not save you from all of the craziness that you've been through in your life, Pisces, for you to go through hell in the end. You were saved for a reason. All of the things that you're going through is only a season. You're safe, and this too shall pass. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay? Three of Wands, because the the picture, you gotta look at the big picture, right? And take a leap of faith because your all roads lead to heaven for you. It's gonna be wonderful. Some of you are about to live off the land, right? Possibly RV life. That's what this is given, or cabin life. You're about to inherit a cabin or an RV and travel the world, or you're gonna go to, a remote location and just unwind, right? And fill your cup up. And you might enjoy it so much that might be your new way of life, right? Because you don't want to live the city life anymore. Once you experience solitude, you're going to learn gratitude on a way deeper level than ever before. So get into it, yeah. Three of Cups, it's time for you to have some fun. It's time for you to go to a party. It's time for you to enjoy life in a way that you haven't before. It's time for you to get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, hello. Yeah. The world. And Queen of Wands. Because you got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world. But yeah, you've got the whole world in your hands. And everything you touch turns to gold. A lot of you have done the shadow work already. And if you haven't, boop, get into it, yeah. Because it's going to change your whole world. Right? Everything you want is going to turn to gold once you do that work. The mind, body, and soul healing. Right? Get into it. Queen of Wands, because you are magical and a lot of your magic has everything to do with animals. If you got animals in your life, pay attention to them because they will teach you and warn you about a lot of things to come. Okay? At the bottom, we got Four of Wands. Yeah, it's time for you to have some fun. Be around like minded people. Be around people that are already where you want to be. And know that your name is being spoken of in rooms that your feet haven't even touched yet. Temperance, it's a time for you to stay balanced. It's a time for you to tap into your gifts. Have a little solitude. Learn yourself and know that your gifts are magical day or night. Okay? Tap into the moon cycles. Tap into the energy of the sun, right? Because you need to stay balanced. You need to get out and ground yourself. You need to make sure that you're not letting life's issues take you down a dark path. Dark and ugly is not for you, Pisces. Okay? So get into it, yeah? This is your reading, guys. I want you to go out there and love on yourselves, love on each other, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Join the tribe. If you'd like to donate or tip to my channel, my cash app is in the description. I will return with a Gemini reading, okay? So you guys have a wonderfully blessed day. Love yourselves and each other. Don't forget to ground, get out into nature, even if it's cold. Go outside and let the sun shine on your face no matter what. Even though you don't get as much vitamin D in the winter, make sure you go out and get you some supplements or fruits and vegetables that are rich with vitamin D3. Okay? Love yourselves and each other. Bye.